Hi, I'm Tristan Wells. I am starting our video off for our group movie review with Kelly, Stephanie, Ayana, and me. So we're going to be talking about My Sister's Keeper, which is directed by Nick Cassavetes, released in 2009, and it is an hour and 48 minutes long. So some of the main characters in the movie are Kate, who is the sister who has cancer, Sarah, which is the mom, Anna, which is the sister that was created as like a donor child for Kate. We have Brian, which is the dad, and then we have Jesse, who is the brother. So basically, the movie starts off and it's the two sisters and they're talking and they want to get something done, but it's kind of hidden from the audience of what they want done. So later on we learn that Anna, the donor child, wants to be emancipated and does not want to be there to give all of her organs or any more bone marrow to her dying sister because she needs it. And she feels like her life is just as valued as Kate's is, and the parents aren't seeing that. So throughout the movie it goes on and the sister tries to get emancipated and she takes her mom to court for her own body and whatnot, and then it just keeps going and it goes in deeper into Kate, Anna, and Jesse's lives as they've grown up with their sister being sick and like how it changes the family dynamic and whatnot. And then it ends and there's like a lot of conflict and a lot of resolution as the movie goes on, but I don't want to give it away. So, yeah.
In this movie, we identified two theories, which were family systems theory and family stress theory. With the family systems theory, it is how the family functions. So in this movie, we saw that the family had trouble functioning because of Kate's disease. Her mom, Sarah, was always on edge and always trying to make sure that she was eating healthy and that she was not doing anything that she wasn't supposed to do. And at times it could seem like she was neglecting her other children in a way. And with the family stress theory, the stressor was that Anne was constantly being used to help Kate basically with different operations, surgeries, whatever. And the stressor was that Anne was getting tired of always being used and not feeling like an actual daughter. So her resources was that she went to a lawyer to get emancipated from her parents so that she wouldn't have to do any more of these procedures anymore. So that brought in a lot of stress for the family, especially Sarah, that she really wanted Anne to do this for Kate because she really wanted Kate to live a long life. But that caused really high stress for the family, and it kind of caused tension where they kind of separated and they weren't being as close as they could be. And that is all. And for overall, it was a very good movie. I would recommend to others to help with coping and just seeing how sometimes anything can get in the way. Any stressor can get in the way of family, and just looking at the big picture that, how to improve family and how to always have it, how to have it conflict free. So I think it's a great movie to watch.
During My Sister's Keeper, we see developmental struggles that all three of the Fitzgerald children are going through. We see Kate, who is in her late adolescence and is struggling to cope with the stressors of battling with cancer, losing her boyfriend Taylor, and seeing her family system struggle. Due to that, Kate has fallen into a depression and has led to alcohol and suicidal tendencies in order to cope with her stressors. Kate is becoming tired of battling cancer and wants her family to stop seeking ways to keep her alive. Then we have Jesse, who is also in his late adolescence and who feels helpless and neglected throughout his whole life. His parents have not really paid much attention to him because their main focus was spending time and keeping Kate alive. Jesse did struggle with a case of dyslexia while he was growing up, but since his parents did not have the time to teach him strategies to overcome his dyslexia, they decided to send him on an onboarding school for dyslexic students. Jesse does realize that his parents do not pay much attention to him, which has led him to go on evening outings across towns, whether it's on going to grab something to eat, anywhere where he goes undetected. There is a scene where he goes out and comes home late, and his parents don't even realize that he was gone. His dad actually just thought that he was outside. Then we also have Anna, who is in her early adolescence. She has become Kate's donor throughout her life. She has become tired of donating Kate her organs against her own will, and has decided to sue her parents for the rights of her own body. Anna wants to live a healthy and normal life without any restrictions. Therefore, she is tired of having unnecessary procedures done to her in order to save her sister's life. Throughout the movie, we see two ongoing conflicts. One of those conflicts is Anna is suing her parents to be medically emancipated for the rights of her own body. This is because since Anna was a newborn, she has undergone 8 major surgeries in order to donate organs to her sister Kate. Anna wants to live a life without any restrictions or any post-op restrictions. She doesn't want to put her life in danger just to save her sister's life. Another of the conflicts that we see is the mother, Sarah, struggling to deal with the thought of possibly losing Kate. She is adamant and is consistent with trying the hardest that she can in order to get Anna to donate every organ as possible in order to save Kate's life. However, Kate has become tired and no longer wishes to live.
After watching My Sister's Keeper, the resolution was that Sarah did not understand that she was so focused on keeping Kate alive that she did not even ask Kate what she wanted for herself. Sarah did not realize that she was neglecting her children because she was so focused on Kate being sick and taking care of her that she didn't even consider how her other 2 children were feeling. In the end, Sarah finally understands what the children want and lets Kate go. My critique of the movie was that it was very emotional. There were many problems and not enough solutions. I really did not like the movie because it was just too much to handle and to think at one time. Families all around the world go through this exact thing daily. There were many adjustments to be made, and it felt like the family just kept taking hit after hit with Kate having a disease. I really was mad at Sarah for how she handled the situation. She was willing to do anything for Kate to not succumb to her sickness. She even had Anna basically for her to give her body parts away. I did not agree with her at all for that. Sarah was selfish because she used Anna to keep Kate alive. Sarah birthed one child in the world to keep the other one alive. Sarah and Brian's oldest, Jesse, felt neglected as well, and as a result acted out like setting the buildings on fire and everything else he did. I really felt sorry for the entire family because they had to continue to make sacrifices for the sake of Kate dealing with her illness.
Overall, My Sister's Keeper was a great movie. It definitely had me in tears throughout the whole movie. I believe that it is a movie that we can definitely learn from, especially if we are parents. Some of the scenes that we observed during this movie were definitely breathtaking. One of the scenes that definitely caught my eye was when Dr. Chance suggested Sarah and Brian to engineer a baby that would share some of the genetic components that Kate would need in order to get some organs to save her life.